They need to bring slavery back to America. I know that sounds crazy, right? A black person saying they need to bring slavery back to America. But they do. Just hear me out. Let me cook. I'm not going to take much of your time. Black people in America are at a point now where, as a culture, as a people, we have never been worse. We've always had problems, as any type of human would, but our problems are they're a little bit different because when you look at Black America, there hasn't been any culture, any people that's been targeted by the government the way we have. Tuskegee experiments, the pushing drugs into our neighborhoods, segregation, the bombing of cities, the flooding of cities by opening up dams. It's a lot. But you know the difference is during those times, just those times right there, we understood who our enemy was. And we had that knowledge so we could at least resist the enemy and empower our allies, that being Democrat and Republican. Democrats were our enemies. The people that bombed Black Wall Street was James B. A. Robertson, a Democratic governor, ordered for the National Guard to bomb Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma. The civil rights era was revisioned and changed right after JFK died when Lyndon B. Johnson revised it. And it went from Black prosperity to Black dependency. You see, the thing is, when slavery ended in America, Black people over time forgot who their enemy was. You see, if enough time passed, you can remove the chains off a slave. And like I said, if enough time passed, their offspring will never have any recollection of who put the chains on them in the first place, being the Democratic Party. Now, we need slavery in America. I'm going to say again, why? If Democrats were to come out, as they did in the past, and line us blacks up and put us in chains, we would know who our enemy is. The difference is today, black people are praising and fighting for their slave master. How do I know it? I look at the BET Awards. It just happened. I got very disgusted by it. I see Kamala Harris there and I see Taraji P there. But the problem about it is the talking points. I remember black people used to be the most anti-government. I mean, hell, we have rap groups, etc., and lyrics that say "fight the power, fight the police, fight the president." We are the most revolutionary people in America, in my opinion. No one has had as many marches and riots as black people have. Nobody has been as vocal as black people have when it comes to civil rights. So tell me why those blacks that used to fight against the power and fight against the establishment, that being liberal society, have partnered with it, telling every black that this is who you are. It'd be a lot easier to ignore it if you saw the chains. Imagine for one moment Taraji P giving her monologue at the BET Awards with chains around her neck and her arms. Sounds pretty crazy, right? But the difference is you would know she's a slave. So the unsuspecting blacks that's watching these things and watching our puppeteers and the puppets go back and forth, telling people what black is. I mean, think about our culture. Who controls black culture? Who? Not black people. We don't control the music industry. We don't control Hollywood. We don't control the medical industry, the tech industry. We don't control any of it. Yet there are people that validate what black is. When you see Ricky Smiley going on his morning show, when you see Dwayne Rock Johnson talking about his presidential beliefs, when you see Jay-Z and Beyonce select their presidential candidate, it would be a lot easier to see what's going on if they had chains. And not necessarily just black Americans, but slavery should come back for everyone, just momentarily. The reason being, black Americans were stronger when they knew who their enemy was. Our same enemy removed our chains, released us from quote unquote bondage, from our arms and our legs and our necks, and presumed to put that same bondage on our mind. I feel like we were more intelligent. I feel like we were closer. I feel like we were stronger when we could see the chains. So, yeah, America should bring slavery back just so black people can remember that it is them who has to fight against it to end it. You see, we've somehow been convinced that if we appeal to our slave masters, we'll get a good surprise at the end of the road. And we see time and time again, they allow you to get this success and get this money only to take it away from you. We own nothing, and it's by design. Bring the chains back. Bring the chains back. That'll finally give us a reason to be united to fight against those that put us in them in the first place.